What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the newest studio album from Fozzy, entitled Judas. Fozzy is a band that was formed in 1999 from, well, with the lead singer, Chris Irvine, or as you may know him, Chris freaking Jericho Y2J, the GOAT, the 9-time Intercontinental Champion, the 2-time US Champion, the 6-time World Champion, the I don't know how many tag team championships he's had, the Cruiserweight Champion in WCW, freaking European Champion, first ever undisputed WWE or WWF WWE Champion. I mean, the GOAT, Chris freaking Jericho, Y2J. And what a year he has had. Like, one hell of a run in WWE in the first quarter. Um, then the comeback in Richmond, Virginia. I knew I should have went to that freaking show because I know, my goodness. KO had the U.S. title. Oh, yeah, best friends with KO. Then the whole Festival of Friendship disaster. But then, uh, winning the U.S. title, his first ever, becoming a Grand Slam champion. He's won every title in WWE. Um, shoot. So yeah, one hell of a run in the first quarter. New book. No is a 4-letter word. How I failed spelling but succeeded in life, which I need to get. And then now the 7th studio album, the newest from Fozzy. So what a year Chris Jericho has had. I definitely plan on getting this album too. So by me saying that, I'm probably giving away that I liked it. But yeah, I did like this album. Let's go ahead and get right into this. 11 tracks, like 40 something minutes, and let's go ahead and go. The first track is the single Judas, which it's a hit. I think this is their biggest song, if I'm not mistaken, and it's just the shit. Like, and the chorus is so catchy. Like, I become man. I become man. Judas in my mind. I mean, it's just the shit. The next track, Drinking with Jesus. This is like, it feels so. It's such an old school vibe I'm getting off this beat, and I really like it though. Drinking with Jesus, and it's one of my favorite tracks on here, like Judas is. The next track is Painless, and here, really just saying, like I can't feel anything, so not feeling pain either. The next track is Weight of My World, and right here he's asking like, can you take the weight of my world? And the beat, like a few beats that follow this track, this is kind of a dancey beat. Like you could dance to this, I feel like. Now track number 5, Wordsworth Way. Here, like they're saying, is like, take me back to when everything. Well, Chris is saying like, take me back to when everything was beautiful. In a almost a, not even a psych, but a almost a stoner way. The way he comes across here, at least when he says, "Take me back to when everything was beautiful." Track number 6, "Burn Me Out." Here he's saying like, take what you want from me, and I think that's funny. I think it's, I don't even. I mean, I want to say clever, but I think that it's. Um, I think that's cool how this track number 6, "Burn Me Out," saying like, take what you want from me. Then going into track number 7, 3 Days in Jail, it's saying like, I'm taking the fall, so lock up the key and just, well, lock me up and throw it away. It's like, I feel like they kind of go hand in hand. So I think that's cool if that was meant to, if it was meant to come across as like these tracks, these 2 tracks in particular, as they precede each other, they tell you something or they fit a theme. Track number 8, Elevator. Right here, really almost another stone away, saying like, I'm gonna get you high, get on my elevator and shit like that. In the next track, Running with the Bulls, that was a cool track. Those 2 in particular are the tracks that I have the least amount to say anything about. And they're probably my least favorite tracks, but doesn't necessarily mean that they're bad tracks. They're not. There's not a track on here that I don't like actually. And the next track is Capsized. This is like the most metal track on this album, at least instrumentally, and it's one of my favorite, if not my favorite track on this album. I really like this, really like this. And the last track is Wolves at Bay. This was a cool track too. It actually kind of fits in with Elevator and Running with the Bulls. It's like least favorite, but not necessarily bad tracks at all. Like I said, not a bad track on here, not a track on here that I dislike. Um, and overall, like I have to say, like this album, I expected it to be good. I expected to like it, given Judas and being that it's just Chris freaking Jericho. And I wasn't disappointed at all. This is a good album. Would I buy? Well, I already said, yeah, I would buy this. I'd buy this along with the damn book. I try to get the GOAT to sign both of them if I could. Um, I mean, it's just Chris freaking Jericho. What can this man not do? Like him and The Rock. Like those are my two favorite wrestlers of all time. I can't even say I have a favorite wrestler. It's a tie between The Rock and Chris Jericho. Both of them have that in common. Is there anything that they can't do? Well, like, is there anything? Well, if you leave it to The Rock, he'll tell you. He said it himself. He's not good at making white babies with blonde hair and blue eyes. so, so I guess Jericho wouldn't be good at making black babies with brown eyes and black hair. So I guess they kind of even out. But yeah, freaking Chris freaking Jericho, man. He's up there. He's one of the greatest of all time in his profession. He's a superstar. I don't mean like just in wrestling, like even outside. Like people, he may not be on a John Cena level or a Rock level as far as superstar, as far as stardom, but he is a superstar in the wrestling business and outside the wrestling business. He's an author. He's a rocker. Seems to be a devoted husband and father. So yeah, Chris Jericho, superstar. And I'd give this album a 6.5 to a 7 out of 10. If you've heard this album, go ahead and let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. And if you haven't heard this album, I think you're definitely missing out. You're probably one of those KO fanboys who's just jealous, but I can't speak too much because I wouldn't say fanboy, but I like Kevin Owens myself. So um, definitely check this out if you haven't checked it out. And like I said, if you have heard it, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think about the album and what you think about my review on it. And that's pretty much it. You know what to do. Hit the like button if you like this video. Share the video. Subscribe if you're new, please. Check the description so you can get all my social medias. You can get my PSN, PlayStation Network. You can also see my Square Cash, my Venmo, my PayPal, my Patreon, and my Bandcamp. Those 5 in particular are for if you want to support my movements as far as YouTube, music, entertainment, etc. So, thank you for watching. Y2J, keep it up. Hopefully, you return to the ring soon. Maybe one more run with the world title. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe just come back to put over some young talent. Maybe you'll finally win the Money in the Bank or the Royal Rumble. Well, there's no more King of the Ring. There's DynamicJAB. Maybe you can win that because you already won Elimination Chamber. You've pretty much done everything. Just get the Royal Rumble or the Money in the Bank out the way. Don't even worry about Andre the Giant Battle Royal. Don't even worry about it. But if you can do that too, it's just another accomplishment to the list. Thank you for watching. I'll see y'all next time.